As we gear up for the much anticipated Diwali Muhurat trading session on 1st of November 2024, one big question on every investor's mind is, will gold and silver keep shining in Samvat 2081? Before we dive into the details, a quick reminder for our viewers. Stock exchanges NSE and BSE will hold their special Muhurat trading session on Friday 1st of November from 6 pm to 7 pm. There is also a pre-opening session from 5:45 pm to 6 pm. This 1-hour window marks the symbolic start of Samvat 2081 in the Hindu calendar. Now back to the burning question, should you continue investing in gold and silver? In Samvat 2080, gold and silver truly outshone expectations. Gold gave investors a dazzling return of 39.7%, and silver wasn't far behind with a stellar 44.3%. To put that into perspective, the BSE Sensex and NSE Nifty50 delivered around 25%. Impressive, but clearly no match for the glittering returns from precious metals. So what drove this spectacular rise, and can we expect the trend to continue into Samvat 2081? Let's break it down. Gold and silver surged last year, fueled by global economic jitters, especially concerns about China's growth and geopolitical tensions, particularly in West Asia. Throw in a supply crunch and strong industrial demand for silver, and you've got the perfect recipe for soaring prices. With central banks around the world staying cautious on interest rates, many investors flock to gold and silver as safe haven assets. Now, looking ahead to Samvat 2081, analysts believe the global stage still favors precious metals. The US Fed Reserve recently slashed interest rates by 50 basis points, and more cuts, 25 basis points each, are expected in the upcoming November and December meetings. Lower interest rates make non-yielding assets like gold much more attractive. In fact, history shows that gold prices tend to climb up to 10% in the 6 months after the first rate cut, according to the World Gold Council. And what about silver? Well, it is currently in what experts call the greed phase, a cyclical trend that lasts around 28 months. If this phase continues, silver could rally by a massive 108% by April 2025, with prices potentially hitting 1,35,000 per gram before we see a correction. Central banks boosting gold demand. But that's not all. Central banks around the globe have been on a gold buying spree since the Russia-Ukraine conflict. These banks have been hedging against geopolitical risk and moving away from US dollar-denominated assets. The World Gold Council noted that central banks' gold purchases surged by 6% year-on-year in Q1 FY25, Q2 CY24. Given all this, experts suggest using any short-term dips as opportunities to buy more gold and silver. These metals continue to serve as essential hedges against market uncertainty, making them valuable additions to any well-diversified portfolio. So as we step into Samvat 2081, the outlook for gold and silver remains solid, supported by easing monetary policies, geopolitical risks, and strong demand from central banks. Whether you are a seasoned investor or just getting started, this could be a great time to add more gold and silver to your investment strategy. And don't forget, the Muhurat trading session is happening on 1st November 2024 from 6 pm to 7 pm. Stay tuned for more insights and tips to help you navigate this festive trading season.